Oh, champ, top of the AM gang. Yo, listen, Akademiks just try to go nuclear on Mona from the Joe Budden Podcast, aka Don't Call Me White Girl. Akademiks done lost his mind. I mean, it's so bad that I really can't even play the first part of this. Because he started off saying that effing crack 304 from the Joe Budden Podcast, which would automatically means he wants all the smoke and believes that she is nothing in comparison to him. Also, he is ducking Maino and he's ducking Maino. I ain't gonna lie, Maino's going in on him, and Maino is still gonna go in on him. I heard the next episode of Let's Rap About It is going to be attacking Akademiks, by the way. So he trying to leave certain people alone, but he's attacking what he feels to be a weak link. But Mona might throw hands and feet on Ak. But we gonna run this clip though. I want you to run these likes up, champ. Salute to the chat. Oh, champ, look.
On the Joe Budden Podcast. Okay? I don't want to see, listen, fuck the ayahuasca. We just gonna prescribe you some Ozempic. Listen, I don't want to see you talk about me no more, gang. I'm just giving you the warm-up here, because, listen, you really don't deserve the normal act routine, but, I mean, today I got a little bit of time, cuz. I'm seeing my other ops, they're tweeting about, right-winging, these niggas turn political. I probably could, hey. Shorty, through preliminary research, I don't know if this is really what you want to do. I didn't even know that your podcast had a 360 deal with, shout out to my man Dave Mays. He just texted me, by the way. With Breakbeat, you got a little 360 over there. I feel you. Now you're the 10th mic on, you're not the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. You're the P mic over there at the Joe Budden Podcast now? Shorty, calm your triple chin ass down, all right?
Tomo, I know you're not talking about triple chins, Chet. Yo, Chet, you took the Olympic medicine, and I'm gonna just call it that because we know what that is, right? The OZ that rhymes with anyway. We know about people taking that stuff and losing weight and all that. Champ, you right now you skinny fat. You got a fat face and you pretty much look like Play-Doh, gang. I ain't gonna lie. You look like Jello, gang. You look like anorexic Jello right now because you took that stuff. All right, everybody's taking it, losing weight in unhealthy ways and not in the proper ways, champ. Loose skin. They have loose skin. Their skin ain't tight because they can't do push-ups and they haven't been doing any exercises because they're taking medicine to lose weight instead of doing it the natural way like everybody. You could have just took a damn walk, but that's just too much for you, isn't it, champ? He's calling it a triple chin, but champ, you've been big for a while, and to be fair, you're still not in the best shape. Listen, I want y'all to know that just because you're skinny doesn't mean you ain't obese. By the way, yeah, you could be not overweight and still be fat. Did you know that, champ? It's called skinny fat. Yeah, you might not be overweight, but you look like a blob of Jello. Feel me? That's a thing. So I don't want you to think, hey, I'm not overweight, so I'm not fat. That doesn't mean anything. You can be skinny fat. That's a thing. Yeah, that exists. I want y'all to know that. Okay, that's actually a thing, champ. But let's continue. All champ, continue, champ.
All right. Ain't you the guy? Listen, I never knew I got a crack whore trying to come beef with me. Come on now, bro. Come on, bro. This is what y'all want to do? Chat. The crazy part about it, I said, let me just do some preliminary research in case, you never know how this shit go. Might have to just, get in the. But I'm like, this motherfucker just came off a loss, just got knocked out. Shorty, I don't want you talking about no opinion. This is how you come. You can't talk about nobody's appearance. You can't. I'm sorry. Y'all over there at JBP, I don't care, nigga. Y'all, She can't talk. Point blank, period. Shorty's a whole scammer. I got a list of clientele who they trying to spin the block on you.
Whoa, he about to get Shorty put in a RICO. You got a list of clientele saying she's a scammer, so this is police work. You trying to get Shorty locked up. Nasty work. Nasty work. So now your way of fighting back is to get people indicted. Why am I not surprised? You said you got a list of clientele and you're going to try to put Shorty in a RICO. I'm going to have to rename this title when it's all said and done. Because apparently Akademiks is trying to get Mona locked up. 1,000%. And we already knew this. I mean, you're not going to beat her in a one-on-one scrapping. I mean, truthfully, it's not fair for a man to go one-on-one with a woman. But I think if there was a scenario where you did go one-on-one with Mona, then she would definitely drop you. I'm just going to keep it a G-stat because you can't fight and you not from the hood and you wasn't forced to fight either. So we already know how that's going to go. So your only next to kin is what? Contact the authorities or let the authorities know that we're dealing with someone committing federal crime or has committed federal crime in the past. Oh, champ. Of course you do this, champ. It's only in your blood. Let's continue. Come on, Ak. What else?
I started just talking to a few people. Yo, you know what one person said? Yo, Ak, I don't want to come on stream to talk to this scamming ass bitch. I want to file a lawsuit. Just fund it for me. I said, fuck. This is the reject off the Gillian Wallow podcast. She was like you know how you got like the podcast and you got the two niggas who actually entertaining, but you're supposed to have, you know she not the looks. Like, bruh, come on. Come on, bruv. Come on, bruv. Anyway, I did a little research, I was a little something, I just made sure, I'm like, yo, I don't know why this joint talking crazy at me, like, nigga, you know what's crazy?
I swear to God.
Look, bruv, this is who's talking crazy about me, chat. This is a crackhead, bro. This is a crack whore.
About that? I don't give a fuck about that, Tony. Like, I don't, bro. I don't. That's the worst part, I think, where it's almost like I'm only paying because of whatever, bro. Out my head, I'm making big. I'm gonna pay everybody. I'm gonna be my first big check. I'm gonna just pay everybody. The big check.
She's talking about I done scammed so many people. Keep in mind, this
nasty. You're a cop. You're the police. You are a cop, champ. This is not how you don't win battles by telling. Telling ain't how you win battles. That's not how this goes. That's not how this goes, bro. You trying to put in a federal RICO, bro. So look, she's admitting here, like this is police work. I got the audio. Look, she's saying that she's gonna pay these people back, but she's not. You're a cop. Being a cop isn't a W, nigga. You just a good cheese eater. Congratulations. You have the skills of eating pizza. I'm glad you realize this. B&Z says all she got to do is say the same thing Maino did. Game over. Literally. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. That's it. I don't understand.
This is a drug addict and a crack whore. Joe Budden is going to be eligible for a fucking Pulitzer Prize, some type of Nobel Peace Prize. He's turned a flat-out crack whore into a now viable citizen. Trump would appreciate a nigga like Joe Budden. Get her ass off government assistance. She stopped scamming. This bitch is a crack whore. Listen to this. This is who won this month.
I could have been budgeted and started paying everybody.
She done scammed everybody. I'm telling you, they're lining up. Yo, we're making, by the way, I think he did it too. We're making an email. If you've been a victim of this fucking crackhead scammer, holla at me.
This was God kicking in my ass saying do it. Like, I literally could have died January, and I had a stroke and 2 seizures the same night.
This bitch had a stroke and 2 seizures over here beefing with Big Act, man. Come on, man. Man, come on, bruh. You having a stroke and 2 seizures beefing with me? Come on, man. Like, come on. Yo, I was like, yo. Now, I don't want nobody to say, yo, Act, you going after women. You know I didn't know who this fucking loser was, right? I just want to let y'all know. This fucking loser, I had no idea who she was. Then I'm seeing her talking crazy outside of her mouth. I ignored it like 3 times because I'm like, she gotta be like some crackhead. And I found out I'm right. She's like a crackhead. All right, I'm gonna just ignore this crack whore. And then, you know, sometimes I'm doing my construction around the spot, you know what I mean? I like to throw my mans. I do like the Joe Budden podcast. It's intolerable these days because I can't listen to Shorty. She dominates conversations with anecdotes that I don't care about. A lot of times, I like to listen to Ice because he's at least giving a realistic music perspective. Ish gives life perspective.
The Joe Budden podcast is has the worst musical perspective I've ever heard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. Bro, to be honest, and it's not even about the musical perspective. Academics is wildin', first and foremost. Number 1, I really think you got bigger fish to fry. Number 2, all Mona gotta do is talk about you being a PDF. This is how we end the whole conversation. We end all of the slanderous things. We just keep bringing up how much of a PDF you are, right? Like Maino's doing. And Maino still got his foot on your neck, but you're not going to address it because there's nothing for you to address. Actually, there is something for you to address, but you're not going to address it because it damages your image. Mona might not be the most weakest link that you think she is. Because if she takes this another level, then you're probably going to try to act like you ain't just do this too. You feel what I'm saying? Now, she did attack first. She did say she don't like academics and etc. Which I'm not mad at her, because why would you like academics, right? But just know that you going a distance. Now you're saying you're gonna get these so-called clients that she so-called scammed, and you're gonna try to make her look like she's really like a criminal, which is some police activity. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you trying to fight fire with cheese at this point. That's what you're doing. You trying to burn, you trying to melt cheese, gang. You fighting fire with cheese. That's what you do. You're right. Of course you use dairy products as your end game. We already knew that. But let's continue.
Joe, he's everything. Flip, comedic relief. Parts, my boy, he got really technical. I like that. This bitch just come with a bunch of like blabbermouth, slob shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? I gotta cut it up. Skip. I don't like hearing this bitch. She's one of them hoes that like, she come around and you like, yo, for the first 15 minutes, you're like, nah, she dope. And then 2 hours in, you realize this bitch won't fucking stop talking. You gotta tolerate this type of whore in small doses, nigga. Micro doses. It's a fact. I'm listening to my man. I hear this crackhead over here with academics. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even know this hoe. Then I'm trying, like, yo, is she trying to get into with me like she could come up? I couldn't even find her podcast at first. I didn't even know what the fuck she, like, so I'm looking at her. So she used to be on, like, Gillian. I don't even want to look it up. Like, she was just the bozo over there, bro. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Where was this energy for Maino? Maino ain't get nowhere near this. Maino got nowhere near this type of, energy. Going after the woman, you trying to dog walk her, trying to. Where was this energy for Maino? I want to know. You should have had the same energy for Maino. I ain't gonna lie, you're a grown man. You a grown man. Should have did it. I would have did it. I ain't gonna lie. I would have did that. No problem. I'm not a weirdo. But let's continue.
Anyway, I just want to let y'all know,
39 stroke.
Shorty.
Check ain't fucking
Yo,
coming.
Shorty. Respectfully, yo, if you trying to get closer to the casket, man, you trying to catch the 5th and 6th and 8th and 9th seizures and strokes, please stop going back and forth with me, man. Focus on your job, man. Whatever crumbs Joe throwing you over there, man, as the P mic, the 20th mic, bruh. Sit over there. Remember, you're the ratchet bitch from Philly or wherever the fuck you from. We ain't really trying to hear from you that much. Okay? Like, low-key, I'm kind of disappointed. Because at least Mel was a looker. We don't really try to hear nothing from y'all anyway. Yo, Mel was a looker. I'm like, yo, Mel looking good over there. Now I gotta look at her.
Melissa Ford stopped talking crazy ever since Cameron did what he did. Cameron went off on Melissa Ford for wilding and trying to paint Cam and Mason scrapist and all that weird stuff. So Cam violated, made a pair of jeans with her mouth at the zipper. Cameron took it further, like, word, say that. I got you. He gonna take it further. You feel me? Yeah. Melissa Ford stopped talking crazy ever since Cameron went crazy on Shorty. But let's continue.
I knew her face kind of looked a little retarded. I'm like, oh, this bitch called like 3 strokes. Same night. Triple chin looking crazy. I'm like, yo, at least bring a bad bitch on there. Where Bernice Burgos at? She would give the same type of contribution. The fuck?
I'll pay everybody. I'm gonna be my first big check. 100. I'm gonna just pay everybody. The big check ain't fucking coming. I could have been budgeted and started paying everybody. This was God kicking me in my ass saying, do it. Yo,
Joe, you need to take her paycheck and pay the people who she scammed. Joseph, you need to have her stop talking all that South Philly cheesecake shit out of the side of her fucking mouth. Just looking sloppy, taking up all. Yo, she's taking up the screen. My boy Flip can't fit in the frame. Yo, get this hoe out.
Bro, you are not in good shape. Let me also remind you, women don't like you. I repeat, women do not like you, champ. Women don't find you appealing. Women don't like you, gang. And for the women that do, it's not many women, bro. It's a small group. These ain't no baddies neither. These is literally smuts, sleazes, dots, dooties. Yeah, these ain't like these ain't women. Women don't like you, bro. They don't. So you come at Mona. You talk about she looks a certain way, champ. Have you seen yourself? Ladybug leg braids. Like, come on, gang. You can't do this. The women that show you any love have been passed around, gang. Nigga, the women who like you, they work the blade. By the way, your female fan base is a bunch of blade workers. Did you know that, champ? A lot of blade workers. A lot of house calls. Feel me? Yeah, those low bottom of the barrel. Feel me? But let's continue.
Out of here, man. This what y'all doing? Yo! Man, get this bitch out of here. Shorty, the next time you catch 2 strokes and a goddamn seizure, you might not make it, you fucking with me. Just relax. 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 I don't really know you. But I do know the meta right now is like, yo, everybody, yo, you got Maino over here. Yo, nobody trying to listen to Maino. Maino irrelevant. Maino irrelevant. Maino is irrelevant. All these irrelevant niggas, they're like, yo, if we go and act, we get the views up, and we're lit. Because I'm going to keep it a being with you. I never see these motherfuckers in any other space.
Nigga, you mentioned these guys. What are you talking about? The only reason Maino got at you is because you was talking down on Jim Jones and Fabulous. That's the only reason you got mentioned. Nobody's mentioning you for views. They're mentioning you because you're bozo. They're mentioning you because you disrespecting, all right, people who have set trends in New York City. And you trying to say that they're old, they trying to be YNs and all this. Champ, these guys been the way they have always been. You new to this for some reason because you don't understand fashion. How the hell and what the hell you know about fashion, nigga? Just because you rich don't mean you know fashion, nigga. There's plenty of rich people who dress stupid, who don't know how to dress. Fashion don't come with being rich. It just comes with a fashion sense, understanding fashion, nigga. You the last person need to be talking about fashion, nigga. You make your Louis shoes look like bowling shoes, nigga. You tie your shoes all the way up to the goddamn tongue, nigga. You don't even know how to wear your sneakers the right way. So what the hell? What are you talking about? You don't know how to rock those Louis, nigga. So why you got Louis on? You don't even know how to rock the designer clothes. You so bad at dressing, you make the designer look fake, nigga. Yeah, I can't. It's hard to really see that you got designer on because you don't know how to wear it. It don't even look like designer, nigga. To be honest, like it really don't. Like, to be honest, like, bro, you tie your Louis shoes up to the tongue. You look like a bozo. You're like a clown, nigga. That's why women hate you. You can't dress. You stink, nigga. You smell sour, nigga. You smell like Guinness and Red Stripe 24/7, nigga. And you don't even drink those drinks. It's just in your blood to smell that way. You know? It's crazy. Like, I don't know what the hell you think you're doing, but you're a bozo. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, gang? Those nasty ass braids, those braids look atrocious, nigga. You got, nigga, look like pom-pom strings is in your goddamn scalp, nigga. Did you know that? Yeah. Yeah, you got pom-pom strings hanging from your goddamn weak ass thinning scalp. Did you know that, champ? Didn't know, I don't know if you know, but you know now, okay? You niggas are bozos. Nobody takes you nerds serious. Nobody give a damn about how much bread you got, nigga. Niggas will take that. You heard? Niggas will snatch that. Word of my mother. You niggas is bozos. Nobody care how much money you got. None of that. It doesn't matter. You're a clown. Your aura is dirt. You have a stink, nasty odor. Yo, you don't even have an aura, but you have an odor though. You heard? Your aura is an odor, by the way. Yeah, that's your aura, nigga. And you're a goddamn Geppetto, but I'm not even talking about that right now. You feel me? Like, what are you talking about, gang? This madness needs to stop. See, stop the madness. Stop the madness. Stop these lies. It's cap, nigga. Nigga, your scalp itch. Your scalp is itchy, nigga. Your scalp is itchy, nigga. Okay? Oh, champ. Let's continue.
We're talking about big dogs. And that's the point what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I son Maino before. And Maino, bro, you made like 15 posts about me since, nigga. I gave you one round. It's over, nigga. I don't know who you beefing with at this point, Maino. Maino, you're basically masturbating. You're beefing with yourself.
Pause.
Yo, you go on Maino's page. He's still talking about me. Maino.
Yeah, but this is going to get worse because you look like a Geppetto. Did you forget? So not only do you stink... Not only are you shaped like the world's first Jamaican owl known to man, but nigga, you're also a goddamn Geppetto. Or it looks that way. Why the hell were you talking in such ways to a 15-year-old boy? It's on audio, chat. Did you know that? Did you know that, chat? You can't win. You just can't. You can't win, bro. There's no winning here. You lost. And you're gonna keep putting their feet on your goddamn neck like a gas pedal. Jersey Girl says, but he said he wasn't going to respond to Maino because he just wanted clout because Three Finger Wax said so. And she was a nobody for him to respond to, but he is responding. That's because he doesn't like what Maino's doing, and Maino's getting under his skin. Maino's getting under his skin, and guess what? They gonna have to have, you know, more episodes where they step it on Axe Neck, because Maino apparently on the next episode of this Let's Rap About It podcast is seemingly going and act. You heard? From what I understand. So he is a bit bothered by that. But let's proceed.
It's over. I clipped you. It's over. Grab Fab's headband and sit there and keep doing whatever the fuck you're doing. It's over. I'm going to give y'all a year. If you're still popping after a year, pop it off again and we could get into it. My nigga, I've seen niggas like you come and go in this game. I'm one of the people who pioneered it.
You never seen a nigga like Maino. Stop lying. You've never seen a nigga like Maino. You're capping. Nigga, you beef with Little Baby and goddamn Meek Mill. That doesn't count. No disrespect to them, but they not Maino though. They're just not Maino. They don't have the reputation that Maino has. Those niggas are not Maino. You heard? This is just not true. You feel me? I'm gonna just be honest about the situation. 224 says, act the epitome of tether. I don't use that word. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like that word. Because the way that word comes from is from somebody who is definitely a person that is purposefully doing a lot of race baiting and all that nonsense. And I don't get with none of that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. All that is separation tactics. I don't get with it. So you ain't gonna see me use that word because I don't get down like that, bro. I'm not with it. I'll just be honest. Everybody else, y'all do y'all thing. But I'm not with all the separation tactics. I know plenty of people from other countries that I'm cool with. Yeah, you got people from other countries who don't rock with Americans and all that, but it's not in the way in which it's being painted. And I don't like that stuff. That's nasty work to me. But let's continue.
I've been talking like this for 15 years. So if you're around for a year, okay. Okay. But nigga, you not about to try to bait me into some like back and forth. It's over. It's over. I was into lighthearted jokes. I see you on some shit where like you're either trying to, because if I spoke about you in certain type of ways, you wouldn't want to joke no more either. So I said, all right, let's dead it then. Fuck it. Nigga, I don't gain nothing from you. Nigga, you a bum.
So you not a bum and you sleep with a bunch of empty bottles at your bedside. So you're not a bum? You have a Cornhub shirt and you wore it. You're not a bum? You a rich person that be on Cornhub and corn sites. You're not a bum? You're not a bum, but you was talking to 15-year-old boy crazy on damn Discord. You're not a bum? You not a bum, but you can't get proper braids put in your goddamn scalp. But you're not a bum? You're not a bum, but you don't know how to even put your shoes on correctly. You're not a bum? You not a bum, but you was outside of goddamn Shay Glizzy's house crying and waiting for after a nigga was smashing her. But you're not a bum. I could go on. Don't ever talk about who's not a bum when all of the bum things that you've done. I can recant a bunch of bum things that I've seen you do, by the way. Yeah, keep thinking that money makes you. Champ, we know you. Champ, we know you, all right? We seen your resume. We seen your backstory. Let's not do this, champ. All right? We're not going to do this. You see how I did that bozo they call the game? He's another bozo. Who's a bum. By the way, yeah, that's another bum. Yeah, a bunch of bums. Don't let these bozos fool you because they got money. That doesn't mean anything. We all human, nigga. Don't let it. Some of you both. Some people out there really think the money just make these people. It don't. You can be stripped. By the way, all pause is necessary. Do we need to do this? Niggas don't have to come for the mayor. They know better. Everybody else. See, I done with it. Niggas with millions of subscribers. They know how to talk to me, nigga. They're not stupid. They know better. I'm not to be played with. Even Akademiks knows not to play with me because Akademiks done stole stuff from me. Never mentioned my name one time. He knows better. Because a nigga like me end Act's whole career in one setting. Because I'm like that. A nigga like me destroy Act. Feel me? Niggas know who to play with and who not to play with. That's why niggas keep quiet like they should. You dig? But let's continue.
Nigga, you Bronny James. Nigga, you Bronny James in a rap game and a pod game. What are you talking about? I was just trying to let you know you in my lane, nigga.
Oh wow.
You in my lane. It's all good.
He must have drunk something. What did he drink last night? Cause he's feeling mighty, like whatever he drank then sparked it. It done got his gingerbread sugar levels up. It done got him hype, nigga. Whatever he drank last night got him. Maybe it's cut water. I don't know. Maybe it's the cut. Is it cut water? Could be cut water. Salute to Mystery Monk with $5 in town taxes. His Akademiks is living like he's on a shipwrecked pirate ship, surrounded by empty bottles covered in sweat and screaming for any woman to listen. Oh, champ. You're right. I agree. Salute to paying them town taxes, but we also got more town taxes from the homie 24, who says enough respect, but not buying into that xenophobia, bro. I'll be going back and forth with these foolish black a-holes online. Hey, salute you for paying your town taxes, keeping the IRS off your back. Listen, I don't get into the separation tactics. You know what I'm saying? I got people all over the place. I got homies in London. I got people everywhere in the islands and all that. Nigga, we not separating nothing, chat. We got people everywhere. We not separating it. That just ain't what we do, gang. You dig? Or at least that's what I do. But I'm not for all the separation tactics. We don't play like that. You dig? But somebody said you can disagree without disrespecting my lineage. Man, what lineage are you talking about? Lineage? Chad. Who is disrespecting your lineage? Let's continue.
So this whole back and forth you're trying to have, I'm glad I gave you some advice when you ran to the YouTube channel. You were like, yo, let me try. Bro, I'm not trying to keep going back and forth with you because I was trying to do it thinking we just jonesing. You got in your feelings too quick. All right, nigga. Go do what you got to do. You want to get mad? Go get mad all you want to get mad. Whatever, nigga. We don't care. I'm not going to build your little podcast, though. You going to put the same work that I put in. I put in for 15 years. Your bum ass been at this for like a month. You're going to do it for 15 years, too. I'm going to make sure. I'm not giving nobody no quick way to success.
Nigga, who the hell you think you are? You not giving nobody a quick way to success. Who the hell gotta use you for success, nigga? Niggas only talk about you because you're a bozo. That's number one. Niggas talk about you because you do bozo things. Ain't nobody trying to clout off you, nigga. There's other niggas to clout off of outside of you. Alright? Let's not act like you like the biggest streamer in the world. You got other people that's bigger than you, champ. Act you not the end game. Yes, people, you be having a couple thousand people in your chat, that's nice. But you have other people that have hundreds of thousands of people in their chats. Facts. You ain't as big as them. You are not the end game. Don't let the alcohol fool you. Don't let the liquid courage fool you, champ. Alright? You can clout off nobody has to clout off of you. You're not like the end game of clout. That nigga done had some very courageous liquid last night. Word. He drank something mighty courageous last night. Apparently, because this is where the stream is from. It's from last night's stream. Akademiks is feeling himself. Without the Corn Hub shirt, he's feeling himself. Pause. But you get where I'm going. Oh, champ. Run up these likes, man.
So, I'll wait a year. If in a year, y'all still around, still have any type of relevance, and y'all still want to engage, or you want to engage, I'll probably give you another response then. But I'm not doing this with you every day. This nigga posts about me all the time. Man, you looking real broke right now, bro. But I'm not going to be the person who rescue you. So keep making content. And some people say you're funny, so like, it could probably work. What I think is going to happen, and I'm kind of fair with everything. What I think is going to happen is that you clearly want to do this. I don't think Jim want to do this too. I don't know if Fab and Dave East want to do it too much. I think it's going to be you and Jim Jones doing the podcast. But I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think the podcast is going to last. Where
was this energy for Jim Jones when he pressed you? You was trying not to get your head knocked off at the Barclays Center. That's what happened. Okay. You a plea copper. You just drinking something right now that got you feeling bulletproof right now. That's what it is. You drinking something that literally has you feeling like you just can't be stopped for now. But eventually when niggas pull you by your goddamn collar in concert again, I think you'll be sober around that time. And I think you're gonna cop a lot of pleas again, because you can't fight. And if you're foolish enough, you go without security. Like, bro, I don't know what you think this is, gang. I don't know what you think this is. I don't know what you think you're doing, but last time I checked, you're an alcoholic. And last time I checked, alcoholics never win, man. You an alcoholic. You are alcoholic. Nigga, I seen you pour Red Bull and tequila in the same goddamn cup. You're a bozo. Nigga, you might not make it to C40 at that rate, talking about who gonna catch a heart attack in a goddamn stroke. This nigga poured tequila and Red Bull in the same goddamn cup. Nigga, you crazy? You ain't even got common sense, nigga. Oh, champ. You goddamn Jamaican owl, you. Didn't you cried when Saucy said he was gonna bam Bigelow your buns? You a cornball. Nobody takes you serious, nigga. Niggas will push you around. You're a clown. A complete cornball who just drinks a lot. Women hate you, and you might be a goddamn Geppetto. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You're a loser. And I hate the way your shoes look on your feet, nigga. Stop tightening your goddamn shoes, nigga. All you goofy niggas who turn your goddamn designer shoes to wrestling boots, you're a goddamn goofy. Okay? You're an idiot. Stop doing that. Stop triple tying your shoes. You look like a bozo. Carl Langley with $10 in town taxes says Axe should be more worried about Maino putting hands and feet on him. Well, it looks like that might not happen, but you never know. Let's see how far he goes with the disrespect, and it just might happen. Let's see how far it goes, and it just might take place. It just might transpire. You dig? Oh, champ. Mistress Adina says, as a Jamaican and have worked with Owl Showface, that joke hits. Oh, champ. Salute to Mistress Adina, though. You heard? Oh, champ.
Because just like how me and you were having a banter, which I think you should have took a chance to be like, all right, I'm the street dude who think he's funny, and I could like Jones on act a certain way, and yeah, even if he got his jokes, whatever. You start getting into this other weird, like semi-tough shit. Nigga, ain't nobody trying to get tough with you, nigga. Like, nigga.
That's because you're scared. Hey, I'm not trying to get tough. So what the hell are you talking for? Bro, listen, if you scared of the individual that you talking to, why speak it at all? I mean, you scared of Saucy Santana, so why should I be surprised? Ain't nobody scared of a nigga that's scared of Saucy Santana. You scared of Saucy Santana, nigga? If Saucy Santana said that to me, I promise that would be the last time they ever spoke my name. I wish a Negro would ever say something insane as to say they gonna knock me out and take my bun. So guess what I'm gonna take? Allegedly. Somebody playing like that. You a grown ass man, let a nigga say that. Saucy Santana knew that he could say that to you because you're not gonna do nothing. You wasn't gonna do nothing. What was you gonna do? Nothing. They know who to say that to. They wouldn't say that to certain individuals. They know who to play with and say that to. Certain people they not gonna say that to. They said it to you though. Cause you a complete bozo. Oh, champ. Yeah, fam. Yeah, you're gonna see, man. Listen, don't go out to the city too often. I'm gonna just say that. Don't go out to the city too often. Don't go to New York too often, because things might get shaky. I'm just gonna say that. But let's continue.
We don't care about that shit no more. So like, if that's what you're on, nobody's scared of you. Number one. Number two, if that's what you're on and that's what you're taking every back and forth to be, good luck, nigga. I'm just not gonna help build your podcast. I'm sorry. So keep doing what you're doing, but at this point you're doing verbal masturbation. We're just laughing at you. And also, anyway.
What?
But I think I'm done with. Oh no, let me keep playing this.
Literally could have died January. I had a stroke and 2 seizures the same night. I'm fucking 39 stroking out. Like,
this nigga is a bozo. But hey, we gonna see what happens later. 2026 around the corner. All right, a lot going on, man. All champion. Look, do the man a favor and smash the like button. Make sure you share the video. I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. And I need y'all to make sure y'all hitting the hype button as well when the video is over as well. Yeah, we got too much content these days. I ain't gonna lie, man. We got a lot going on, man. But make sure you run up these likes. If you're new to the main channel, subscribe. Okay, we gonna have a lot more content on the way. Join the mayor's Discord if you could. Some people don't know how to work. If you don't know how to use Discord, just stay away from Discord, I guess. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor F. Mom Donnie, and you rocking with the town favorite show, Face News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit that like, share the video, gang. I'm up off this. Salute.